Something to eat. Hey everyone, I know it's been a while. I haven't made a lot of videos lately, and this is not what a lot of you are expecting, a fly fishing video, but that's what you get, you dirty bikers. Today I'm taking you out to the place that I fish the most. Just for reference, this is the place I was fishing in the Middle Age Mashers flow trail video, which he was getting trolled ever so slightly. So I'll play that clip for you because it doesn't really get any better of an intro for a place to fly fish than that. So let's get into it. The other day, Jeff sent me an IM asking me to send him some footage of some Colorado flow trails. I'm like, Jeff, this is the Rocky Mountain state. Jeff sends back a message saying, look, this is all about perspective. Are you into it? And I was like, hell yeah, I'm into it. I'll give you some outdoor flow, baby. I'm a little out of sorts there. Outdoor flow, baby. So what I'm gonna do is Brian and I are gonna get rigged up here. We're gonna cross the North Fork, which is on the other side of these bushes over here. And then we're gonna go on the main Gunnison River and we're gonna hike up the gorge just a little bit. If you're new to the area, this is the lowest leg of the world famous Gunnison Gorge float. And a lot of people will get out of the river here. There's lots of accommodations. Also out here at Pleasure Park, you have Gunnison River fly fishing expeditions over there. I could put something, a webpage or something, but they have a pretty sweet business. And it's really unusual to be kind of in the middle of nowhere and have a totally legit fly shop. And the fly selection is incredible. So you can come over here and check those guys out if you want. I get flies from them all the time. They have some patterns that I can't find anywhere else. It's August out here and the crowds really turn off at this time. So it sounds kind of backwards. They'll pick up in the fall, but we're gonna get some just isolated fly fishing. It is a dream whether you catch anything or not. It doesn't really get any better than this right here. So I'm gonna gear up and we're gonna get to hiking. So it's kind of weird when you go walking around out here because the landscape does not suggest that it's a trout stream at all. It seems like an arid desert, warm water stream. If you watched my video of the East Portal, the water that's coming out of Crystal Dam is coming down here of 40-50 miles to the park here. And the climate wouldn't suggest that's a trout fishery. The water's still pretty cold down here. There's a couple places where I know we can safely cross the river. This is one where the river really spreads out here. Maybe it's the other side. There's actually a road above the river on the other side where it's a pretty even and flat walking surface, so it's the fastest way to get up the gorge. So there's actually a slight stain in the water. I think somebody called it gunny green. It's kind of got some gray to it. This is going to play to our advantage because the fish won't be able to see us. We won't be able to see the fish either. But usually my best days fishing out here, I've had water conditions just like this. That right there, my friends, is the gunny green. It's a hot walk in waders. I found some wild asparagus right here. We reached our final destination. And we're kind of up here at the wilderness boundary, which is just right over there. I mean, we're really close. We're gonna start right here at the S-turn, and we're gonna work our way down the river. Just taking our time, hitting features, and seeing what we can land in the net. All right, guys, huge thanks to Loki Gear for hooking me up with the Shadow shirt. This is my favorite shirt for fishing. Kind of covers all the basics to keep you from getting too cold, bugs, and as well as sunburn. So good product there, highly recommended. Let's talk about my setup and my rig a little bit. I have a red copper john at the end, not very big. I think it's like a size 20. And then a San Juan worm that I tied. I'm going to trim him down. I call this San Juan worm RC's San Juan worm. It's not that I exactly invented the pattern, it's just a specific style that I like to tie these in to keep them more durable. It's made out of squirmy, wormy material. They're very sensitive, and they're also very effective, so especially out here. Great attractor pattern to go. It's windy and breezy, it's not good for YouTube. I really don't have any secrets out here. Everything's pretty cut dry. You know how to fly fish, you're gonna catch something. Let's get to fishing a little bit. All right, we're in. Engage the battle with the browns. The Gunnison River is unique because you get an opportunity to fish anywhere you want. You can fish on this side of the bank, you can fish on the other side of the bank. And of course, if I don't catch anything here, I'll keep checking all the water. But sometimes you don't get a problem. Nice little brown, nothing too big. Took the red copper john. Off of a red copper john. It's just classic. There's some pretty good fish. I've caught some good ones over the years in here. I like to walk a little further. Oh, that wind got me. Okay, after battling some tangles after our back cast, I got hooked up by the wind. We're back to fishing again. Straighten my line out a little bit and hit that. Ooh, that's a nice hit. Ooh. What was really funny is last week I caught so many fish kind of in a short period of time that my middle finger was just hurting like crazy. I've got a foul hook too. Brown, some decent, oops, come on, you gotta work with me so I can kick you back into the water. Not a bad fish. I could feel that line just shift in the water. It's like, yeah, that feels weird. I'm trying to build some tension. Throw, man, current, the bubble line out there is a slower current than what we got right here. Ooh, got another one. Because I feel like I got good line tension, but we're getting fouled. Which is funny, I had 0 foul hooks, well maybe 1 or 2 last week. The fish count is 3, with 2 with some ugly hooks. The worm was hot last week, and we have 0. We're carrying a 0 with the worm this week. Might need to pull a weight off here in a second because we are not really catching much of anything except there. Yeah, I think some. Used to catch a lot of rainbows out of here. Yeah, I started fly fishing way after whirling disease. I think that the drought's kind of been ongoing for the last couple of years, and the flows have been way down. The water closer to me is faster than the water out there, so I need to mend. See how I picked that up? See how that dipped? Now there wasn't any fish, but sometimes that is. You see what I'm saying? Yep, so here I build a little tension, pulled in, okay? See how this is, it's running actually really flat, so that's a good drift. See how that dipped? That's when you set the hook, even if it's a rock. It just is too shallow right there. So your line actually might be a little better. Kind of like that. I also like to cut my barbs just because it makes it easier to get them off. Oh yeah, you get them. That's a nice Brent. Like that's probably a solid 14, 15 inches. Oh baby. We're still coaching Brian through it. And it's just like, this is like a master tutorial right here. This thing's got some, woo! Hey, easy buddy, easy. Oh, there's a big hole right here, Brian. It's a sucker. I just got a sucker. Look at this sucker. You gotta be kidding me. Oh no! Kidding me. There's a big sucker. Come here, buddy. Oh, look at the size of this sucker. Trophy, hashtag trophy fish. I just gotta catch a rainbow. I haven't caught a rainbow in frickin' ever. What is it? Look at that. Okay, hold their own bag in. I can't catch a rainbow, but I can catch a sucker. I'm pretty stoked about that sucker. Catching trash fish in a trout video. They're here. I catch probably like one a year, and that is by far the biggest one that I've caught out of here. So far the fishing is, it's going. A stick! A stick. Ooh. Oh, lost him. I've been getting into that Davy hook, and that thing is held up. And it was insanely easy to tie. Like, one of the easiest knots I've ever tied. There we go. I think that's a fish. Yeah, that's a fish. On the copper john. So I tied on the copper john using the Davy knot, and it has held up. So I was a little worried, but I mean, if I lost a fish, you lose a fish, you lose a fish. I wanted him gone anyway. If I don't have to touch him, I don't want to necessarily. Unless it's like a photo fish. Well, it's just better for easier on both of us. It's just been kind of weird fishing. We've been making it work. I don't know where I'm at in the river right now. That was weird. And I don't have a good hold of him either. Shaking. I wouldn't be surprised if that was a foul hook because I was too busy falling over rocks when I set that hook. Yeah, B. Oh, baby. Something's not right. No, it's just a nice size brown. Good size brown. Let's seal the deal on this one. Yeah, that's a good brown. On the worm. I got him to turn. Where we at? Oh, right underneath me. I think we got wrapped. Nice brown. Oh, baby! Oh, baby! Look at this thing! Look at this brown! Oh! Oh! You gotta be kidding me! You gotta be kidding me! Look at this thing! Woo! Got another one right here, Bean. Let's throw some pressure and get him. Oh, that's a really nice brown. Very nice. Look at this fine specimen. All right, go hold this fish, Brian. Let's get a picture with you with the fish.
I want my fish.
Yeah, but you gotta just do it for the camera, Brian. Brian, hold my fish.
You can hold your fish.
Hold my fish, Brian.
No, I'm not.
I just want you to hold the fish so we can show the fish off, Brian. We got some pretty good moving water right here. If you need me to help you up, I can. But I did crush 2 browns of this riffle right here. See, okay, so right there it's too heavy, I feel like, but right there it's nice. So we're moving downriver a little bit. It's kind of funny because we barely moved down 100 yards. And when you get good fishing for 100 yards, you have a hard time changing location, but we're gonna move down a little bit here. There might be some stuff in these riffles that maybe we get a hang of.
We got a jumper.
Got a jumper. On the rainbows, Brian.
Really?
We're struggling to get Brian his oh so elusive first fish of the day. I got bit by there's these gnats at the bottom and they just tore me apart. They tore me to pieces. We're engaging a little different spot in the river. That's a fish. Nope. He's happy. Well, he saved all of his energy for that little outburst right there. You get him? Yeah, buddy. Brian has, oh, I missed one. Yeah, keep the tip high, tip high.
Oh my God, look at.
Did you just catch a fish?
Yeah.
Wow. Is he still there?
No, it's
Oh, he wiggled him.
yeah, it was a tiny
I know,
little
I
baby.
saw that. He's just like, okay. Defeating hang-ups, walk up river. Look at that pull. Ooh, it's a good strong hand. Oh yeah, freed. Okay, we're back at it again. And as I just turned the camera on, we catch fish. Fish, 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 fish. Come here, buddy. Oh, that was a nice one. So yeah, Pleasure Park, one of my favorite stories of Pleasure Park is one of the very first times that I was fishing here. And I was fishing with my dad, some other family friends, and we weren't catching jack taco. We were here in the heat of the day and it was nothing. There was a flood that killed a bunch of fish. It was like back in 2010 or something like that. As I'm sitting there, I'm just super frustrated. I want to go home. I wasn't that into fly fishing at the time. And the flotilla kind of comes down. A guy from a drift boat says, "You catch anything today?" I'm like, "No." And he's looking at his watch and it's 4 o'clock. And he was just like, "Well, not for long." Ooh, that's a runner. Come here, buddy. I'm not done with you. He's ruining my story. Nice. Back to our story before we were so rudely interrupted. Anyway, so there's a guy in a drift boat. He was floating by me. He's like, "You catch anything yet?" I'm like, "No." He looks at his watch. It says 4 o'clock. And he's like, "Not for long." He floats by, and then after this guy floated by, I don't know if it was the miracle on the water because I caught a ton of fish after that. Browns, rainbows, you name it, it was all there. So the evening fish bite can be super hot. Well, it's not that dark, is it? There's no way it's that dark. Anyway, we're walking out of here in the dark, apparently. Good day. I probably caught about 20 or so fish in 2 hours, so I can't complain. We'll be back in the fall to do a little more fishing back up here with some fall browns, hopefully, as that moves along. Again, this is Pleasure Park, my most commonly fished place in Colorado. You should check it out. If you like this video, hit like and subscribe. That helps out in the algorithm. I promise I want to make more mountain bike videos. It just hasn't happened yet, but it's coming. So we'll see what happens. Well, this is RC and we got something to eat today. We're signing out. We'll see you next time.